Hey everyone, how are you? My name is Deborah, and you may have seen me before in other videos, but this one is different as God sent me on here because He wanted me to be transparent. You see, a lot of my videos, I was teaching the Bible. I was also giving prophetic words, which I do operate in the prophetic. But this time, I want to talk to you, those of you who are going through pain. And I want you to understand that the pain that you're facing now is going to lead you to your purpose. And the reason I can say that is because I have gone through a tremendous amount of pain in my life. And I never did drugs, didn't party. But one of the things I went through was domestic violence. And I want to talk to you about it. But before I talk to you about that, I want to talk to you about something that happened to me many years ago. And I lost a granddaughter. It was one of the hardest things I've ever been through. And why I'm telling you about it, because some of you maybe, not maybe, but you're going through pain. You're going through a divorce. You're living in a place where you're going through domestic violence. You've been betrayed by family members. You're feeling pain. And in 2014, I was going through pain because my daughter, she was in her 20s at the time, and was having a baby. Educated, my daughter. She has 3 degrees, but she went through the loss of a child. I'm not talking about my granddaughter being stillborn. She was born fine. She was a bit premature, but she was 2 months old, and because she was given milk, she was given milk, regular milk, and she was supposed to have the breast milk my daughter had reserved for her in the refrigerator at the hospital. And this was 2014. And when they gave her the wrong milk, my granddaughter, who's my granddaughter had got an infection in her intestine. She had to have 2 surgeries. And the reason I'm talking about this because it was great pain for me. And you could imagine it was pain for my daughter. And my granddaughter passed away because the nurse had made a mistake, or so it was called. Thing is, God had showed it to me that God had showed me. I'd text my daughter and ask her to call the hospital to find out if they had enough milk for my granddaughter. And she said, oh, I called them earlier. They had the milk, but this was a nice night nurse that did not pay attention to the sign that stated do not give her regular milk. I have so much to say, so much to tell you, but I can't do it in one video. And I'm hoping that you can hear a lot of my stories because the title of this message is Your Pain Will Lead to Your Purpose. You see, pain can sometimes push you to your purpose. This was in 2014, and I was going through some things in my marriage. My husband was a very angry man. Man called of God, but he was angry. And I myself knew I had a purpose. I knew I operated in the prophetic, but I was just waiting from God to tell me what He wanted me to do. And I want to speak to some of you today that are going through pain, suffering. You may be in a domestic violence relationship. And I'm here to talk to you, to tell you that every negative word that I've spoken to you by that person, your abuser, that's not who you are. Some of my other videos that I've made, I talked about domestic violence. And today, things are about to unfold for me where my pain is leading into my purpose. God has called me to help to heal the brokenhearted. And a lot of times I feel, well, why didn't it happen before? Why didn't I operate in the purpose that God had called me? There were so many things He had me doing. But I think at the time my heart was not healed. And today my heart is healed. I forgave the abuser. I forgave the person that caused my granddaughter's death by giving her the wrong milk. Because God is a forgiving God. He's a merciful God. And I want to tell you, He's saying to you, don't give up. So many of you have called out to God. Why am I going through this? Why am I going through financial difficulties? What is happening? And I'm here to let you know that every answer that you're looking for is in God's holy word. And God is saying, don't give up. Don't give up. He's working behind the scenes on your behalf. And God has been telling you, don't give up. And He sent me here to let you know that weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. And when your mother and your father forsake you, then the Lord will take you out. So be encouraged and subscribe to my channel. Because you know what? I'm not a person that want to come on YouTube. I've done some teaching sparingly, but God is saying to me, I need you to be transparent. I need you to be consistent. I need you to be disciplined in this way. Because I teach a Bible study every Sunday. I've been doing it for 2.5 years now. I do what God tells me to do. But making the YouTube videos was something that was not, I wasn't consistent. But I want to say to you today, your pain that you're feeling now is all temporary. And God is saying to you, don't give up. We are living in the last days. Yes, we are. And Jesus Christ is soon to come. And I am going to be bringing on prophetic words because God has given me some words to speak. But I'm here to speak to the brokenhearted. I'm here to speak to those who don't feel like you have nobody. You do have someone. His name is Jesus Christ. He is the Son of the living God. He's the Messiah. So turn to Him. Pray, cry out to Him. Tell Him all about your troubles. He will hear and He will answer you. So don't give up. Be blessed. Hit the subscribe button, because when you subscribe and I will come on with a word, you'd be notified, because I'm here to do the work of the Lord. I have to be obedient. You stay blessed. And I love you with the love of Jesus. Take care.